So I am I'm staying at the Hilton for a week. That's why I'm wearing a shirt that says Los Angeles on it. Because I haven't been home to grab some clothes yet. Having a little bit of a premarital. Aaron and I are taking it's a tradition in our American culture. We're taking a week-long honeymoon away from each other before we get married because things are scary right now.
Yeah.
We're having dramatic times, and I can only report on my emotional part of it, which is that I'm in a hotel. I'm playing a lot of Minecraft, and I actually burnt out my laptop's charger today. There was a point where I had to leave the hotel room because the not the computer, but the thing that powers the computer. That has to be plugged in the whole time because if you're playing Minecraft, the battery lasts 10 seconds. So the charger has to be plugged in the whole time, and it gets as hot as a frying pan, and then at a certain point, I think it just shuts down so it doesn't cause a fire.
Is that square white plastic
thing?
Yeah,
the square white plastic brick. Yeah, and that thing eventually, I guess it has it can only go 3 straight days before it just goes I don't know what you're doing, but you're not the president, so stop it. Hire someone to do whatever else needs to be done. I'm just an Apple device. I'm the best of the best, but I can't handle it no more. See, I lost my grammar circuit. That's the laptop still talking. So I went to the Universal City Walk because I'm at the Hilton over by the Universal City Walk. And I went to walk over there. So all of my stories are from the walk from a hotel room to an elevator to the Universal City Walk and very quickly back. First of all, elevators on the top floor of the Hilton, or an upper floor to the point where I had to wait a very long time for the elevator. This story gets much better in a second.
I like it so far.
It took a noteworthy amount of time for the elevator to come. I thought maybe there's a problem, or it must be less I don't know what hotel peak hours are. It was 10 a.m. Maybe that's peak elevator coming and going time. Probably is.
Yeah,
families on vacation. Yeah. By the way, and we'll get to this in a second. I don't know who these people are that come to L.A. to be where I was. I don't know. It's if you live in Seattle or Florida and you're coming to California, go to Disneyland. Why are you at the Universal?
Well, I think Universal City Walk is something people have heard of, and I think sometimes that's all it needs.
Well, yeah, because Universal tells you about it. They have a lot of money to tell you about it, but they also have a lot of money to tell you about Despicable Me 4. They don't. I mean, how they make their money is telling you shit, but you don't have to believe them all the time. They're not Disneyland. That is a shitty theme park. I think, come on.
It's not.
You got to agree with me. Backdraft? The experience?
Well, you feel the heat.
They know what they're doing. They know that it is a place you go, I guess, if you're afraid of Disneyland?
Yeah. Well, the thing I like about it is the people who are your hosts are clearly, at least the times that I've been, are pretty tired. So when they're doing the whole bit, well, the people who are, I was going to say driving in the trams,
shows?
But they're probably not driving the trams. Well, the people who are talking to you, who are like, oh, and here we are at this subway station. Uh-oh. What's this?
And they're just doing it that energetically?
Well, less, because they've done it so many times that day.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh, boy. The dinosaurs have escaped from their pens.
But then again, I guess you expected that because it's the Jurassic Park ride. It's based in a movie about something going wrong. Yeah. Michael Crichton was very inspired by theme parks when he wrote his books, Westworld and Jurassic Park, which are basically the same story, but with cowboys and dinosaurs. Anyways, as Michael Crichton often predicts in his narrative, something's gone wrong. Which either suggests that nothing's going wrong because something's supposed to go wrong, or that you were about to be cheated earlier.
Right, exactly.
You were about to see a very boring dinosaur ride.
Yeah. Normally we just go around on the tracks and you don't see any dinosaurs, but you're safe.
Did you ever hear the urban legend? Rob Schraub told me this, so sue away. You in Ireland. Rob told me that he heard this story that when they first opened the Jurassic Park ride, it ends, spoilers, with a T-Rex trying to eat you, and it can't because you're on a ride, but it tries. The illusion is that it tries. That's what you paid for. I don't have to explain this to you.
They get it. Yeah, they understand.
You're on a raft, and the ride starts with like, "Welcome to regular, normal dinosaur park." Oh my God, something's gone wrong, etc. Okay, we'll get you through this as quick as we can. And then they get you through it, and at the end, of course, there's going to be a water slide at the end, but right before it, a T-Rex like tries his best. Like he's like, "I'm gonna still eat you." He's like a Midwestern 10-year-old dinosaur. "I'm gonna still eat you." I'm supposed to.
They weren't more faithful to the movie. I thought it was a strange choice to have.
I didn't have any biscotti. I'm supposed to eat you. It's a very lovable dinosaur. You just want to pick him up and
it is cute,
and not take him to the zoo because he'd be like, "What the? This is more boring than like normal life." All right, So apparently, and I don't know if this is true because I think you would have heard more about it, but apparently on the initial kind of maiden voyage or one of them of the ride,
an actual dinosaur
tourists are in the raft. Kind of, in a sense. If the story is true, the T-Rex, the hydraulic T-Rex, malfunctioned in real life, and it kind of like Rob described it as the dinosaur going like it's like you go in a raft and the person goes, "Oh shit, look out, we're gonna have to go." He didn't say that though. That's not the part that went wrong. He's like, "Oh no, look out, we're gonna have to go really fast and get past this T-Rex," and the T-Rex went and scalding hot hydraulic fluid sprayed the people as they were then thrust down a water slide, and their picture was taken. For real, more horrible than anything. And Michael Crichton's ghost was like, first of all, I'm not dead. Second of all, meta, like holy shit. And he's like, I got an idea for a third book.
Yeah. Well, he does have a time traveling ghost, doesn't he? Isn't that part of his shtick?
I'm sure he wrote a book about a place you go where time traveling ghosts are not supposed to do anything wrong to you. And then on page 25, I have a feeling that the ghosts start not time traveling right.
I believe that story about the hydraulic hot acid spraying tyrannosaur.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I feel like we don't. I feel like maybe the theme parks are pretty good at not sharing. Maybe I'm a conspiracy theorist, but I kind of feel like those aren't front page headlines if nobody gets killed.
Yeah, but then every once in a while somebody does in fact get killed.
Yes, that's true, and that's still not front page headlines, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, you also can't find out. Spencer tuned me into this. You can't find out for the life of you. I don't care what book you're writing or what industry you represent. You can't get a statistic about cop killings. I mean, cops killing people.
Oh, right.
That you can't find out. You can't just like how many times have cops killed people?
Can't Google it.
Yeah, where does it happen the most? How often? How many times a day?